Welcome to Sebring International Raceway, where we are racing the Porsche Cup. We have two races for you today, and we're going to jump right into qualifying number one. And I pull out of the pits and wreck, meaning that I have to restart, and I don't even have enough time to run more than one lap. And here's our first flying lap, and we are going to go ahead and wreck in the first turn just to make sure that we don't qualify. So I wrecked, and I looked at the people that were in our race, and I really recognized that Billy was in it. And if you don't know Billy, he streams twice a day, streaming iRacing all the time. He's a really good streamer if you want to go watch him. And yeah, so you can see here that Billy finishes the qualifying lap, and he is so surprised that he just got pole position. I do want to say something really quick. I did a track guide of a realistic 2K track guide, and my lap time would beat Billy by 5,000th of a second, I think, of what it was. But this is Billy starting off. We're going to be visiting him throughout the race, but let's jump over to RP view. Time to catch Mr. Billy. Now I'm starting in 17th place. We have to be very aggressive to catch up to Billy. You got a long ways to go to make up to Billy. Now I want to say something really quick. You're going to hear me say that a few times during this race because I really just wanted to catch up to him and have a little battle with him. I haven't done it in a very, very long time. I've only done it like once before, and that was my goal. This first 3 laps are absolutely insane at Sebring, and I think this is why it's so popular.
Keep to the left.
How was I in the middle there? We are escaping through the first section and coming down this little straight here, and these 3 guys come together, and I thought I was dying. Thought I was 100% dying. The green car goes crazy, and I just don't know how we really survived all that. Perfectly fine with it, but I'm going to take the inside and take the position from the green car, get a nice exit, and really pass 2 people in this turn. What a start. Let's go. I'm coming, Billy. I did not really mean to send that, but we're here. I did not mean to make that pass. That just kind of accidentally happened. Holy moly. Now we're a little over halfway through the first lap. We're all the way up to 12th place, and I really felt like I had pretty decent pace on this track. However, starting from the back is always very difficult, especially when you're at your pretty much exact skill level. All of these guys in this entire race are pretty much as fast as me, and it is a very tall task to make up that many places in a race, but we're doing our best so far. Coming into the last turn, we decide to just ship it on the inside, and here we go. Yeah, just right on the inside, take that position very easily. 2 guys are wrecked on the left here, and we're going to pass everyone. That is 3 positions, so we are already up to 9th place by the end of lap 1. All of my attention goes to place number 8 here. You can see him going deep. I think he was a second ahead of me or a little over it before we started this lap, and you can see we get to basically turn 2 here, and I am already on his butt. Guy is trying to figure out how to hit the gas pedal. I accidentally give him a nice bump out of the turn. Oh, I'm deep. Holy. Alright, we gotta lock in here. I think the braking zones are like earlier than they typically are for some reason. Golly. I gotta get around this guy. He's not driving good. If you're new to iRacing, you know that tire temperatures are very important on this game. And this track was already very, very hot. And being stuck behind this guy for this entire lap, I was in ABS nearly the entire time. And not that it was his fault that I was in ABS. I was just trying to get around him. I was trying to force it too early, and honestly, I kind of think the reason why I was trying to get around him so fast is because of the extra week. I was thinking that this race was only like 6 laps. So I'm trying to make up all of the positions within 6 laps, and in reality, this race is 13 laps.
Holy. Oh. Oh.
Car on your left.
Oh my gosh. That was completely my bad. I just broke better than I thought I could there.
Now, after making that big mistake in the final turn, of course this guy got the position. I'm just going to let this battle kind of play out here.
Left side.
Golly, that braking zone is deep.
Keep to the left. Still there.
He's got the inside.
Keep to the left. Stay on the left. Stay on the left. Clear on the right.
Woo! We have to get around this guy. We're gonna need some help, I think. Golly, I got so much. I've just killed my tires. Put a little more pressure to the front. I have killed my tires in front. I've been in ABS so much. I mean, I just...
The car in P2. Just set the fastest lap.
There's really just nothing better than spinning yourself out, and it's just your fault.
Ah.
Let's hop back into the car with Billy, and we can see that he is just cruising along, just driving out in front, and honestly, just having a really smooth race. There was one guy that I noticed in this race that was really trying to keep up with him, and this distance is about the distance he was at the entire race. So back in the car with ourselves here, and we are about 5 to 6 seconds behind this guy. We have a lot of time to make up, and over the next 3 or 4 laps, we make up that time, and here we are a second behind him, and we're just going to go ahead and come into this last turn and just go ahead and spin ourselves again, because it just makes the most sense after putting a lot of effort in, a lot of good laps, and I just didn't want to take the position from him, so I figured I would go ahead and spin myself out. Here we are coming into the last lap. You can see I'm in between 2 cars here. Had a terrible run out of the last turn. I'm completely in my head in that turn, and this is a last lap battle. These are both positions that we kind of have to fight for. I think I'm faster than both of these guys, so I'm really hoping to pass this gray car and get this final position and get us into the top 10 again. Now, as we are battling, let's cut back to Mr. Billy Orish here, and he is locking in that first place win, and congrats to him. That was a really good race from Billy there. What a fantastic ending to a race. We go from 17th to 9th in the first lap, to my alarm going off to wake myself up, and us crashing out to end our race. Immediately jumping into qualifying of race number 2, and we are on a absolute heater of a lap. I turned my fastest lap in the Porsche Cup car on Sebring, and that is pole position, baby. Let's go.
Let's go.
So I turned a 201.398 on an absolute flyer, but my goodness, the top 9 are all within
A half a second of me.
Here we are looking at all the racers of race number 2, and they have no idea that the guy on pole position just wrecked 3 times in the previous race and didn't practice anymore. Lights out and away we go. Let's go get this win.
There's an incident behind.
out of the first section we go, you can see a couple of people getting taken out there. And this is the point in the race where, man, mentally, I was just scared of this turn. Zero confidence. You're going to see this throughout the entire race. I mean, I can just literally not take the final turn of this track. It was miserable. But also, what happened to the pace? I lost I rating, and all of a sudden, you know, I qualify with pole with a low 201 instead of Billy qualifying with a low 202 and him getting pole.
Oh my goodness.
This was completely different pace, in my opinion, and I don't really know what the biggest difference was, but here's just a nice little collage of me just learning how to take the final turn on Sebring, and I have no idea what I'm doing. Never sucked this bad in this turn.
Just set your fastest lap of the session.
Now, here we are, of course, going through our favorite turn again, and this is the part of the race where things were kind of just slowing down a bit. Me just, once again, trying to figure out the final turn, almost wrecking again. And you're trying to kind of figure out the pace of the guy in second, and also around this time, I believe we crossed the finish line with the fastest lap of the race, and then the guy in fourth place actually gets that from us. So I'm a little bit scared that this guy may have qualified bad in fourth place, but he ends up staying back there for most of the race. But this is literally how this entire race plays out. It's me just pretty much 7/10 to 3/10 ahead of this guy for the most part, and it is just a mental battle of myself against the last turn of this track. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love this track, but I was having mental warfare with just that turn.
I mean, where am I going, bro?
Right side.
I just can't
Clear on
take
the
that.
right.
I don't know what I'm doing.
The next car's
I
the leader.
have never taken that turn.
Leader
Oh,
is running.
so bad.
1.895. Left
and here I am just fuck. Oh my gosh.
So I think we can see what we need to work on. Maybe a little bit of consistency and a little bit of mindset, but let's start focusing in on getting that position back.
Your car looks fine. No damage to report.
I feel like he broke really early there. I may be wrong, but I wasn't really looking at my screen if I'm being completely honest. The four-way battle now, because I can't take the last turn.
I'm convinced there's not a worse feeling than losing first place in a battle to yourself pretty much, but here we are diving back down the inside, a little inside out, taking back the position, getting back into first place, and honestly, this felt really good. I was kind of proud of this moment, just getting the position back and kind of setting the tone that saying, hey, I'm not just going to give this up. And here we are, cutting forward a little bit, going back into the first sector, and I honestly took the exit of this turn kind of bad, and the guy in second followed me, and this is the biggest moment of the race.
Oh my gosh.
I thought this guy was absolutely gone. I think he was going into the grass. I've seen so many people wreck out of that turn and just completely lose it, but not Mr. KV here. Mr. KV is a dedicated racer, and he knows how to come back and put pressure on me and not let me have this
You
easy
got
win.
1.1 seconds.
Skipping way ahead, here we go. We're coming up to the last turn to enter onto the final lap of the race, and it has been a grind. Let me tell you, I am legitimately sweating. This guy hasn't gave me a break the entire race. I mean, look at him. He's just right here, 0.3 seconds away from us, ready to put up a
Come on.
fight. Let's see if we can close out the race and get this win.
Of course he takes that the best he's ever taken it. Yes, I went in a second to prevent me from spinning, but we did it. Let's go, baby. Woo! I am sweating.
Well done.
Holy crap, that was just a mental battle the entire time. What a race. Let's go. Hit that subscribe button.
What a race. That's all I have to say. This is one of my best races on iRacing, and I think this goes to show how good of a platform iRacing is. It was intense from beginning to end. I was nervous. I was sweating. Plus 93 iRating change with plus 0.2 safety. Man, hit that subscribe button. If you made it all the way to the end, comment your favorite supercar, sports car, whatever dream car you want to drive next, and you will get it if you comment it. Have a good one.